So, about the audio. The audio is rather complicated. I won't tell you how to use this program. It's a very fancy program I downloaded. Basically, this program is called Virtual Audio Cable. Here. Basically, this program is called Virtual Audio Cable, and it allows me to mix audio devices together on my computer as if I had a mixer that's not really it's not a physical mixer, it's a virtual mixer. Okay, so basically you go into the control panel, you set up some virtual cables for it to use, and I have 4 so that I can have like one for my computer sound, one for the Dazzle sound, and then there's 2 other ones, one for like an extra recording track and one for Skype if I have a Skype friend join in. So I like set Skype to 3, and I put it in there. I can put it into the into 4. Like say if I want to tell this thing use virtual cable 4. I say use 4. I put 3 into 4 because 3 is Skype, and 4 is the recording device being recorded that's gonna mix it all together. So 4 is like the box, and 3 is like the Skype. And then I have say I want the audio of the computer for some reason, like I'm playing music while I'm playing the game. I don't know. I usually mix that in later in editing, but say I was doing that, I'd do the computer, which is virtual cable 1, and I go to virtual cable 4. Anyway, basically I have this for the Dazzle sound, or for the video game sound, I just go USB goes into 2, and then that assigns the sound to virtual cable 2, and I make it so that I can hear it by going to put virtual cable 2, and I tell it to play it through USB audio device because that's plugged in. That's where my headphones are plugged into, is the USB audio device. So that lets me hear it. And the Realtek HD audio output, that's actually the TV. So I have this audio card, sound card. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I can plug anything into those little sockets in the back, and I can tell it to be a microphone or a headphone or whatever, and it won't care if it's not that. Well, if it's not designed for that, it will just change it, which is pretty cool. So I can have a line out for my headphones and a line out for my TV. So I can hear it on my TV and I can hear it on the computer. So this allows me to mix around audios. This is a really handy program. I don't know if you're supposed to buy this. I think you're supposed to buy this. I didn't buy it because I'm a rebel. And so yeah, and this program isn't really it's really fancy, it's really cool, that helps mix sound together. So I mix the audio of the game and the audio of my microphone, and mix them together in here in one cable box, and virtual cable box, whatever. And I tell it to record that audio along with this video. I start capture, click finish. But I stopped doing that. I stopped including my microphone because I wanted to do it pre-recorded. I wanted to record only in the editing program and not the game, because that way it's not live. It's actually planned out a little bit better. So now I just record the sound of the game with the video, and that's about it on here. And then I record later, which is a lot more efficient in my opinion, because when you do it live, you're going this thing. I forgot about that thing. Oh, now I remember that thing that I forgot about. Okay, that's the thing that I forgot about. The thing. You just aren't planning it out as well. So you need to script it, and you need to do that. If it's a playthrough or a let's play, you can pre-record it, but or you can live it. Live let's plays, live playthroughs are awesome. So I don't think that's a bad idea. When I say live playthrough, I mean you're watching the same pre-recorded video, but you're on the you get all your friends are talking live together at the same time on the video. and that's really cool when the recording of the people are live, but when the video is pre-recorded. But when everything's live, your Let's Play or your stream is live, and you're recording that on onto the internet, you know, that's okay because you know what you're doing. As long as you're not just, I mean, because my Let's Plays were really dumb. I'm gonna be honest right now. My Let's Plays were dumb. Okay, I mean, every now and then it'd be funny, like I make a reference or I laugh at something really crazily. But in high school, I wasn't professional with my videos. I was just like, hey, Let's Play is fun, woo! I ran with it for a long time, didn't really care what people thought. And that's why I have so many freaking videos on my YouTube account. But that won't take very long. It's just that I haven't had the time, and I haven't gotten around to working on this. I got all these freaking things I want to do. Like my brain overloads with project ideas of what to review and what to do, and Cheerios, and man, I write down so much stuff. You guys would be like amazed at how much I think about projects nowadays. I'm really trying to think of stuff that people don't do very often, because that just would make people be like, oh, he's doing something different. He's different. Anyway, that's all I want to talk about. If you guys want to hear more about my project ideas, I'll do it in another video. But yeah. I hope you liked this update video. This went longer than I thought. But yeah, just to let you know, my project ideas for just a brief moment. I'd like to review old cartoons, old movies, and new cartoons, and new games and old games, and very underrated games. I want to do stuff that's very underrated in my reviews. That's my idea, is because I don't like it. I don't like just seeing, oh look, it's Sonic, oh look, it's Mario, oh look, it's Kirby, it's a Nintendo game. Everyone does that. Everyone does Nintendo and Sega and what else is there? Mega Man and all those popular franchises. And I'm just like, okay, what about this franchise? Well, that franchise isn't as popular. Who cares? Do it anyway. See what you think about it. It's a review. It's a video. It's a game. Why not do it? Why not? Seriously. Seriously, why not? I don't get why no one does it. Like look at a game like Sly Cooper that barely gets any reviews. To liking those games of Sly Cooper and Jack and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank. I think Ratchet and Clank gets more reviews, but those three franchises are pretty popular Sony franchises that aren't as popular as like Mario, of course, but they are popular nonetheless. But people don't talk about them very often, which is strange. I know they aren't making very many games for those franchises anymore, but still. There's two guys, at least I've seen, that talk about those games and say, oh yeah, those games are awesome. I love those games. And I'm gonna and they even have like video game battles and video game reviews of those games. And they talk about them non-stop because they love the PS2 console. They play on the PS2. They love platformers, and so they talk about Jack and Daxter and Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank a lot on their videos, and Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, and I'm like, man, no one does that very often anymore. Those games are ancient, yes, but who cares? Super Mario World's ancient, and people still talk about that game. Why? Because it was significant, yes, but Jack and Daxter series and Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank are significant enough to be talked about and reviewed by people that they're professional, but they aren't doing it because it's not popular enough, or I don't know anything about it. Anyway, that's my reasoning behind my review ideas. I'm going to review underrated stuff and I'm going to do it professionally and in my own style. So tell me what you think about that idea, guys. See you later.